Vegas. It's 1 o'clock, and now it's your time to play DJ with MJ. X1075's 3 for 1 is on. Today's guest DJ is...
Ooh, I love Fridays. Fridays is the days I love to get a live in studio guest DJ. And I recently lost a good friend of mine, but it was from radio to Fox 5, so he went up in the world. But I want to welcome today's guest DJ, Mike Doria. What is up?
Whoop. And see, I'm like a cockroach. I just keep coming back. He never really got rid of me.
You can't put him away. Now, Mike came over here and did big things with us on X1075 behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But now I get to see you every day on TV.
It gets crazier and crazier every day on TV.
How's it going over there? I enjoy the Fox 5 morning crew.
There's nothing like... Everybody would love that job, right? Like, oh, you get to be on TV. I'm like, yes, but I get to be on TV and make fun of people and be sarcastic.
I see you picking on them over there.
You have to, right? Like, nobody wants to turn on the morning news and see, like, a bunch of boring people, talking heads. You have to figure out a way to make it fun, and that's what's been great. I mean, how do you not like making fun of Jason Feinberg and Dave Hall?
They're awesome.
Yeah.
They're awesome, too. We got to get them on here guest DJing as well.
Absolutely.
Well, now, so I saw on Twitter when we put on there, somebody was shouting out they wanted you to play Nickelback.
I think you distinctly said no Nickelback, and I'm like, but that's all I had. I mean, I had every one of their popular songs planned out, and Fox 5 retweeted with a GIF saying, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, they're like, nah.
Didn't you hear what the woman said?
Nah. Well, I know you had a really cool news story for us this morning, but let's get the first song going, and then maybe you can let us know what you were chatting about.
I started with, like, these guys are great. Like, definite one-hit wonder. I love that song Popular by Not a Surf because I was so not popular. And this is a time when, like, all these bands had, like, spoken word in between their choruses. And you're like, wow, it's deep. It's meaningful.
Yeah.
And then you never heard from them again.
I know. It was a really kind of kooky song. So we'll kick that one off with you first.
All right. Go for it. Not a Surf. Popular.
X1075. Oh, there's the spoken word.
Don't put off breaking up when you know you want to. Prolonging the situation only makes it worse. Tell them honestly, simply, kindly, but firmly. Don't make a big production. Don't make up an elaborate story. This will help you avoid a big tear-jerking scene. If you want to date other people, say so. Be prepared for the boy to feel hurt and rejected. Even if you've gone together for only a short time and haven't been too serious, there's still a feeling of rejection when someone says she prefers the company of others to your exclusive company. But if you're honest and direct and avoid making a flowery emotional speech when you break the news, the boy will respect you for your frankness, and honestly, he'll appreciate the kind, straightforward manner in which you told him your decision. Unless he's a real jerk or a crybaby, you'll remain friends. Catch the biggest fish in your pond, you have to be as attractive as possible. Make sure to keep your hair spotless and clean. Wash it at least every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks. And if you see Johnny Football Hero in the hall, tell him he played a great game. Tell him you liked his article in the newspaper. I'm the party star. I'm popular. I got my own car. I'm popular. I'll never get caught. I'm popular. I make football bets. I'm the teacher's pet. I propose we support a 1-month limit on going steady. I think it would keep people more able to deal with weird situations and get to know more people. I think if you're ready to go out with Johnny, now's the time to tell him about your 1-month limit. He won't mind. He'll appreciate your fresh look on dating. And once you've dated someone else, you can date him again. I'm sure he'll like it. Everyone will appreciate it. You're so novel. What a good idea. You can keep your time to yourself. You don't need date insurance. You can go out with whoever you want to. Every boy in the whole world could be yours. If you'll just listen to my plan. The Teenage Guide to Popularity. I'm head of the class. I'm popular. I'm a quarterback. I'm popular. My mom says I'm a catch.
you're on. I have to do like the TV thing, like 5, 4, 3, and then you like mouth 2 and 1.
And we're back. Like the quintessential, like, and we're back.
Is that how they do it? It's we're doing guest DJ right now with Mike Doria from Fox 5. He used to be X1075 crew, so we brought him on to do some stuff with us.
To talk about the songs that I love.
Yeah, and also to talk about what the hell were you talking about this morning? Give us some news.
Yeah, so you know how they're going to implode the Riviera next week?
Yeah, okay.
So only in Vegas can you do this. Basically, Sundance Helicopters like, hey, how do we get some attention out of this and how do we make it cool? So they're auctioning off on eBay a flight for 2 people. So they'll take you up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3,500 feet in the air, and you watch the implosion by hovering in a helicopter.
Wow. And hopefully you don't get caught on fire or something. I don't know.
Or
I don't know
like,
if I'm going to hover above an explosion.
Well, I think you're far enough away, but at some point, like all that ash and dust will come up and you won't see anything.
Yeah.
And it's just, but it's kind of a cool vantage point. And you can only do that here in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't do that anywhere else. Well, I mean, not that many places implode buildings, or at least that you see that are newsworthy.
So they auction it off?
Yeah.
And so
I think it's like $890. It's somewhere around $900 right now. It's going for.
That would be a grandiose like marriage proposal.
Yeah, or like a first date.
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
you got some money.
Find that guy on Tinder. Would you like to go to the Riviera?
Swipe right.
Oh, that'd be awesome. So where can people find you now? I mean, like social media wise, what's your handle?
I keep it really simple, at Mike Doria.
Okay.
I know, right? That's everywhere.
Perfect.
And, like on my Facebook page, I'll share news stories, but they're all weird news stories. And I got one coming up. Like, this place is loaded with weird news stories.
I enjoy your news stories, and I just enjoy your humor on air because you really make the news fun. And I just, I love you to pieces. So.
I love being the town jackass.
Yeah. So we're going to share one of your crazy news stories after this, too. But first, what's the next song you want to play?
All right. I love this band. And it's one of those bands that just lingers. You see what I did there?
We're staying very 90s with Mike Doria here.
I love the 90s. That's kind of where I grew up. All my bands, all these people. I love the Cranberries. Cool name, cool song.
Shall we linger?
You have to let it linger.
All right. was nice.
Takes you back, right?
It does take me back to skipping school and riding in the car with my friend and her dad. And he used to tease us. He'd be like, "Do you have to pull my finger?" We'd be like, "No, that's not how it goes. Shut up."
It was one of those bands where no matter what song they came out with, you like were singing some other lyric, and you had to actually, because remember, like they're back in the 90s when the internet was like barely like you didn't search the internet to find song lyrics.
You were nerdy if you were on the internet. You were not cool.
Yeah, you had to open like the cassette tape or the CD case and find out what the lyrics were, and pray that they were like one of the bands that put the lyrics in there, so you knew what they were saying.
I would hate getting CDs with no lyrics in there. I remember that.
Yeah, because like 10 years later, like I was singing the wrong lyrics the entire time.
I know. I have plenty of songs like that. We got Mike Doria in studio, Fox 5 reporter, and he's our guest DJ today and playing us all the hits from the 90s. But so you've done some really crazy stuff on Fox 5. I saw a news article or a news story that you did, and you were standing in a full suit. It was like a marijuana leaf suit.
It was a marijuana suit. Yeah. So the
that?
weeding chapel opened. Like, who thinks of this? So you get married to a weed themed wedding, weeding. Basically with all the dispensaries opening up. So basically, the guy that's going to officiate the weddings comes in and he's got a weed tie and a weed jacket. I'm like, can I just try that jacket on? For the heck of it, right? The picture goes viral. I'm like, the one time I'm going to go viral, it's with a stupid jacket on. But
it's funny because it's not like your thing either. You know what I mean?
Totally
some
not.
People are total stoners, but I thought it was great. I was like, look at what is he wearing?
It was just a crazy story, a crazy day, a crazy photo, but you can't ask for more. We got a lot of cool fans over at Fox 5. We have the best fans in the world.
Yeah, I think Fox 5 is we have a great relationship with them. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff with them on morning shows and everything. So
it's a fun station.
Shout out to the Fox 5 crews over there. But yeah, so Mike, what are you going to play for us? What is next? I'm guessing it's from the 90s.
You're 100% right. This one was from a soundtrack, City of Angels soundtrack. And listen, I have to throw her in there. Alanis Morissette was literally, it still is one of my favorite artists. I still buy her albums, fan albums, totally. She wrote this song in a hotel room because she had to write a song for this soundtrack. She was really huge at the time, and she jammed out uninvited. And she even said, I don't know why people thought it was so great. She's like, I just wrote it in 10 minutes, and it came to be one of these really cool songs.
Just wrote it
it took me 30 minutes in a hotel room. Carry on, Alanis. I wish I could write a song like that in 30 minutes.
Oh, my God. Shall we do it?
We shall.
Is this going to shed tears? Is this going to make us cry?
It's that piano riff. You hear it, and you're just like, oh.
Oh, jeez. Hang in there. It's guest DJ, Fox 5 reporter Mike Doria on X1075.
Like anyone would be, I am flattered by your fascination with me. Like any hot-blooded woman, I have simply wanted an object to crave. But you're not allowed. You're uninvited. An unfortunate slide. Must be strangely exciting to watch the stoic square. Must be somewhat heart-telling to watch shepherd me shepherd. But you're not allowed. You're uninvited.
Dry your tears, everybody.
Oh, she's so good.
It was a little Alanis. Guest DJ is live in studio right now. Mike Doria from Fox 5.
Say what you will about my song choices, but everybody loves that song. Like, you hear that piano, you're like, oh, yeah. Takes. I never even saw City of Angels, but you didn't need to with that song.
Wasn't
right?
it the Meg Ryan, Nick Cave
Yeah,
movie?
like, nobody cared. Like, Alanis was there. She got, like, the really cool song from that movie that nobody ever saw.
No, because when you said I want to play Uninvited, I was thinking, like, I don't remember that from her album. So, like, I had to go digging for it, but I found it.
Gotta rock out with the females. I feel like everybody always picks the males and all these. They're all great bands, right?
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
like, I want to hear from my girl Alanis, maybe some Cranberries.
There's not too many women that rock. I mean, we got like Evanescence and Paramore. We got,
Yeah.
No doubt. But there's not too many females. So I'm enjoying that you brought some of the female stuff back. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Give mad props to the girls.
Yeah. So anything else for Fox 5 we can look forward to you doing as far as, follow him on social media at Mike Doria? Like, what do we...
We just kind of keep it real in the morning. I do want to say, like, things you don't know. Dave Hall,
Uh-huh.
I think he really color coordinates. I don't know where he gets his ties made. I think there's, like, some special seamstress that takes, like, old women's dresses and makes them into ties for Dave Hall.
Oh, my gosh. Is he, like, does he coordinate the socks with the ties? Is
Yeah,
that what
like,
it is?
I'm like... Man, it's like a talent. I can't do that. You know what I mean? I got to the store. You go into the store and they match it for you and be like, this is what you should look like.
Yes.
And he takes it to a whole nother level.
He's got swag.
He does.
All right.
He's got really interesting swag. He's a
All
good
right.
guy. But
Yeah, I got to go down there one day and kind of sit in and watch them do their thing with Jason and Monica and Rachel and everything, and it was like so cool. I just really enjoyed. Everybody was so nice and welcoming. So the whole.
I'm going to have to get you on air over there. I'm going to come and do like an interview. I'm going to come down here one more. I'm going to do like a surprise live, but
Oh my
you got to like
gosh.
be here and I'll just come and start interviewing you.
This is radio though. Can you just like give me a day ahead because I don't always look this good. Okay.
I'd be like, you got to pick songs. You got to pick a newscast. You got to pick four
right.
stories and you're going to intro them and tag them. That's what you're going to do,
geez.
MJ.
Oh my god! just tell me so I can put my lipstick on. Okay? Some days I have my pajamas in here. Nobody comes in here and bugs me, except for Fridays. But live guest DJ with Mike Doria right now for your final song. What will you play for us?
All right. So you remember how when you were a kid and you had to memorize song lyrics, but lyrics to a song that was really fast and pray that you got it right?
Which one?
So do you want do you want to try and guess? Or do you want to hear this song?
I was more into like rappers. Like I wanted to learn all the rap songs, so I got mad street cred at school.
You had to like record the song on the radio and then like literally listen to it back.
Which one?
So this is a song. It's called "It's the End of the World as We Know It."
That is the fastest song of all time.
Right?
I never could figure that one out. It starts like a hurricane. I don't
That's
even know.
great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes and airplanes. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. I have a hurricane. Listen to yourself. Different world. There's its own needs. Let me
Okay.
serve your own needs. Yeah. So I don't know. I can memorize that, but I can't memorize lines on Fox 5 in the morning. You know what I mean?
That might be your karaoke go-to jam right there.
It's a lot.
It's pretty impressive.
I think we got it. I think we'd do that.
So shall we for your final jam?
Yeah.
All right, Mike Doria, thank you for stopping by and
Thank
hanging
you for
with
having me.
us. Are you going to hit that? I want to hear you hit it. On the
That's
way up.
great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes and airplanes. Lenny Bruce is not afraid.
All right.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, and airplane. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. I have a hurricane. Listen to yourself. Churn world serves its own needs. Dummy serve your own needs. Beat it up and not speak. Grunt no strength. The ladder starts to clatter with fear. Fight down. High wire and a fire. Represented 7 games in the government for hire in the combat site. Left to us are coming in a hurry with the furies breathing down your neck. Team my team reporters babble Trump, Kevin Crop. Look at that road plane. Fine. Then, overflow. Population common food, but it'll do. Save yourself, serve yourself. World serves its own needs. Listen to your heartbeat. Dummy with the rapture and the reverend and the right. Right. You patriotic, slam, fight, bright, light, feeling, pretty sight. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. 6 o'clock TV hour, don't get caught in foreign tower, slash and burn, return. Listen to yourself churn. Locking in uniform and book, burning blood, letting every motive escalate. Automotive incinerate. Light a candle, light a motor, step down, watching heel crush, this means no fear. Cavalier, renegade, steer clear. Tournament of lies. Offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I decline. It's the end divide mountains, lit in a light. Leonard Bernstein, Leonard Brezhnev, Lenny Bruce, and Lester Banks. Birthday party, cheesecake, jelly bean, boom, you symbiotic, patriotic, slam button, nap. Right? Right. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine.
X1075 welcomes Prophets of Rage to Las Vegas. Friday, October 14th at the Mandalay Bay Event Center. Prophets of Rage featuring Tom, Tim, and Brad from Rage Against the Machine, Be Real of Cypress Hill, and Chuck D from Public Enemy.